Brantley Gilbert.
All right, world premiere day. Brantley's on. The worst country song of all time is on. About to play it in a second with Toby Keith and also Hardy. How hard is it, Brantley, to get Toby Keith to do a song these days?
Not easy, brother. I promise you that. It was kind of honestly, it was a long shot. We wrote that last verse, kind of catered to him, hoping that would help. And, Toby's a pretty serious dude. He takes what he stands for serious, and I respect those things about him. But he's also one of those that don't mind having a good time. So he, I called him and we talked it out, and he jumped on it. And I can't tell you how stoked we are to have him on it. It's kind of the stamp of approval.
You ever hung out with Toby not professionally?
Yeah, a little bit. When you're on the road, there's still a little bit of business involved always, but we're able to spend a little bit of time with him and, spend some time with him on the phone and when we're not on stage and on the road. And man, he's super cool to me, and he was super cool to my guys on the road. We're a family out there, so that meant the world to me, and I think the world of him. So being able to do a song with him is an honor, man. I'm stoked.
Tell me about the worst country song of all time. Like, you're in a room, you got to start writing it. Like, what was the idea in the room? You and Hardy wrote this song.
Yeah, me and Hardy and Hunter Phelps and Will Weatherly. And, Hardy said, "Hey, guys, I've got this idea in my phone. I don't know if there's anything to it. It's called The Worst Country Song of All Time." And we all had a good laugh and kind of shrugged it off and joked about it a little bit. And the next thing you know, we're actually writing it. So then it just kind of took off from there, man. Honestly, it's, obviously tongue in cheek and meant to be funny and meant to be fun. And that's not a side of my coin that people get to see very often from us. It's usually arms crossed looking at the camera like we're going to beat it up and that kind of thing. So, especially when the climate of our society is so overly serious right now. I think it'll be good for everybody to kind of laugh a little bit, smile a little bit, and have a good time with this one.
In your knock down a camera days, did anyone ever take a picture of you? Like, I don't want a picture, and you did knock a camera out of their hand? That ever happened?
I don't know. I didn't do it over at y'all's place.
Well, Kanye would do that, though. Like, right? People would put up a camera and be like, "Hey, let me get your picture." And he's like, "Get out of my face," and knock it out. I just wonder if that was like in Brantley's, troubled days, if you ever knocked a camera out of somebody's hand.
I would say there's probably better than a 50% chance of that. There's 100% chance that whoever it happened to remembers it more than I do.
What does it mean? I mean, I know what it means, but what does it mean to you when it says produced by Brantley Gilbert? Did you sit in the studio and produce a song yourself?
For sure, man. Yeah, we've kind of taken a different approach to this record. With COVID and everything going on, it was a little bit of a different process, a lot of bit of a different process for us. And it was kind of one of those things where we really worked off a lot of demos, man, and made what we could happen. But, everybody was kind of operating and recording in their own little space. So if you get to a spot and you want live drums or you want this guitar player on it, you kind of send it to them. They play the part and, send it back to us. And I tried to be in a chair beside Will Weatherly or Brock Berryhill and all, as often as possible and put in my 10 cents. And, it's something I'm proud to have my name next to, and I'm excited for everybody to hear this whole album.
All right, here we go. World premiere day. We're going to play it now. The worst country song of all time with Toby Keith and Hardy, which, by the way, Brantley will be on the road starting June 25th. So looking at next week all the way up until May 6th. He's basically all over the country. You guys check out the tour dates at BrantleyGilbert.com. Here it is, the worst country song of all time featuring Toby and Hardy. Brantley, good to talk to you, bud.
You too, my brother.
It's a